Hey, welcomes ladies and gentlemen. I am your caster Snoopy, and welcome all to this ATL match between Psi-X and ConFed. It is gonna be if you guys are new here, don't know what ATL is, it stands for Alpha Team League. It's pretty much our league for our higher tier units. I mean, not units, higher tier players. Such as the High Masters and GMs, and we are about to go as we are ready. We have all our players in the lobby, and it is going to be on Odyssey LE. So here we go. Countdown has begun. Thank you all for tuning in. I will read as much comments in the chat as during the game as much as I can. But mostly I will be observing and commentating throughout the game. But whenever I can, if there's some downtime, I'll look at the chat and see what everybody's talking about or saying. Anyhow, let's go ahead and introduce our players. Here on the top left, it is representing ConFed. It is the Orange Protoss Spirit. And here at our bottom left, or bottom right rather, it is the Green Zerg representing Team Psionic. It is Ravage. Alright, thank you Mohix for the follow. Alright, so here we go. Looks like it's gonna be a PvZ here. And Spirit's gonna send his first probe out for the scout. Might be scouted by the no, actually he's gonna go ahead and bypass the Overlord here. Since Ravage is in our game right here right now, I'd like to congratulate Ravage on winning the 2v2 tournament yesterday. He won it with his teammate and partner OFE. If you haven't seen that 2v2 tournament, it is in our Africa channel. It's in the VOD, so you can watch it back. And thanks for Gorgonoth and Phoenix for casting that. They casted for like 5 hours, so props to them for casting for so long. It's tough to cast for such a long time. Anyhow, we have Spirit. He is going to go ahead and expand and start the wall off. Pretty good wall off here. Has the cybernetic core and gateway to kind of sandwich wherever the units in that's parked there. And we'll see what Spirit goes for in terms of his tech unit tech after the cybernetic core is done. For Ravage here, he's actually going to go for link speed, and Ravage, actually his playstyle is pretty aggressive. He likes to go for a lot of speed links and try to get as much damage done. He's really aggressive player. I've seen him on the stream, whether it's through Guitar Cheese stream or maybe someone else like Psych or something. Very, very good player. And we'll see that he's actually going to go for a dirt hatchery. Pretty good timing there. And we do have a Stargate being thrown down by Spirit here, so he is going to go for either an Oracle, I'm assuming, or maybe even Phoenix. We've seen, I think, stats, I believe, or I might be mistaken. I think it's either stats or maybe classic, but I'm not sure. I don't remember in the GSL where they went for a Void Ray first, which is pretty unique. So we'll see if Spirit goes for a Void Ray, which is not as common, but it looks like it's going to be an Oracle. So Oracle standard opening from Spirit. Spirit here is going to go ahead and join his second adept with his first adept and see if he can get some damage done. So far only 4 lings and a queen out, so not much defense. A second queen and the natural does pop out. Shade goes into the main. Will he let it finish though? We shall about to see. Nope, he does not let it finish. So I think smart move there. Don't want to let his adepts die, as there were a few lings chasing and there was a queen as well in the main, so could have defended that pretty well. But Spirit does go into the dirt, get a drone there, sees that there is not much drones mining yet, but want to shade out. Oh, he does get the surround on the adepts. One adept does go down, and will the other one go down? Oh, he does go down just in the nick of time. So good defense there by Ravage, takes out 2 adepts, and the Oracle does not have much kills, 0 kills, so well defended by Ravage. Did have the Spore Caller, did have the queens to defend. Oh, actually no, 4 drones actually went down there. And Ravage is going to go ahead and try to counterattack into the third of Spirit, and there is not much defense here. I don't think he has much units. Yep, no units there. So I think this dirt might actually go down. The Oracle, I think, just uses energy. He has a little bit of energy, but I think this dirt definitely will go down. and good cancel there by Ravage. And again, like I said, he's really aggressive player, likes to go speedlings. And Spirit here gonna have to transition out and throw down a Robo and then get some units out before he can expand. But he does have 2 Orcos, so that 2 Orcos could help defend against the Lings. Ooh, might actually get the probe. Oh. Yep, actually, yep, he does get the probe. So nice there, delaying the third even more. And so Spirit instead is actually going to go ahead and put those minerals, instead of a third Nexus, he's going to put those minerals into more gateways, into a Templar Archive, looking to go into Archons probably. And will he actually get another cancel? Nope, the Oracles will be enough. Ravage is going to go ahead and back out. And Ravage, does he have a lair yet? Okay, he did get the lair at the natural. Did get the Hydra's Den, researching the +1 range. So that will help with the Hydralisk. And will we see a Baneling's nest? Yep. Oh no, actually a Lurker Den. Ah. So a Lurker Den instead. So he's looking to go into Lurkers, which is probably not the worst idea, as there's a lot of there's not much units here, so Lurkers can definitely help against that. But then he's going for Storm, so that might actually help against the Lurker and Hydra combination. And Spirit's third is under siege by the Lings again. And will he get another cancel? Oh man, this will be actually devastating if he gets another cancel. Oh man, third goes down. So Spirit with the canceled Nexus once again. And does get a surround on the Adepts. More Adepts warping in, and I think Ravage will have to back out. Will he finally be able to throw down this third Nexus? Good job. This third Nexus has been cancelled way too much. And we see that Ravage here has already got his gold base with the 4th already, all saturated. So Ravage is enjoying a 126 to 79 supply lead, and also spots the War Prism. More Lings making their way. Oh man, this units don't want to get caught out in the middle. Got to be careful with those units. There's a lot of Lings out in the map. And crease bed by Ravage is starting to go going across the map. It could be better, I think, but considering all the damage he did with the canceled third, I don't think it matters as much, because Spirit does not look to be pushing out anytime soon. Although he does have the Storm research done, he's throwing down some more gateways, so looking for a timing attack pretty soon. But I think Ravage is looking to attack on his own as well. There's some Lurkers. Ooh, Oracle's good revelation there on the on the Lurkers. Storm goes down. Ooh, puts the Lings in a lot of red life zone. So gotta be careful with the Lings. Do not want to get stormed to death. And will this be enough? Lurkers repositioning here. And Spirit does not have a lot of units here. 90 army supply to 29, so definitely lacking on the army count there. And Ravage is going to get the great surround by the Lings. And GG. Alright, Spirit. Ravage takes game 1 for Team Psi X. Alright, so here we go. Our second match. It is going to be on Abyssal Reef, by the way. Abyssal Reef is going to be on the second. Our second map. And let's go ahead and see what's up in the chat. See a bunch of ConFed players, or members rather, and also a few Psi X members. So welcome. Actually, I think I'm going to change my region to East. And Ravage asking if this is Pro League style, and that is Pro League style. So Ravage gets the win, but he will not play our second game, as there are is Pro League style. So we have predetermined matchups already. Each player plays one game. So again, Our ATL is the Alpha Team League, which is mainly for higher tier or higher league players like Masters 1s and GMs. We have in Psionic, we have a bunch of team leagues for different ranges. Like Chobo Team League is from like Gold to Masters, so that's a big wide range. But then we have the Validity Star League, which is more like Diamond and Platinum and Diamonds. And then we have the All-In Nighters, which is starting pretty soon, which is mainly for Diamonds to Masters. And then we have the Alpha Team League, which is Masters to, High Masters to GM. So a great variety of team leagues that Psionic Aftermath is a part of. And here we go. We have Abyssal Reef started, and it is going to be a PVZ, another PVZ. So Terran players, you out there gotta wait just a bit. We do have a Terran player lined up, so we'll see if we'll see some Terran games. Alright, so let's see, best of 5. And oops, gotta update the score. 1-2-0. Alright, so here we go. At the bottom right, we have our red Protoss representing Team Psionic. It is Kingslayer. And at the top left, we have our teal Zerg from ConFed. It is Lux or Lux. I'll call him Lux for now. It's much easier so. Anyhow, so Kingslayer, about Kingslayer, he is a really great Protoss player. He is the guy that I turn to mainly when I have like Protoss question. I consider him my like coach or mentor. So he has helped me in the past with like build orders. So really nice person to ask advice, Protoss tips to. So glad that he's in our clan. He can help me out with my Protoss game. And we do have Kingslayer is going to go for a Pylon Scout. Could have blocked the hatchery barrier, but instead he's going to go ahead into the main, as he did not see the hatchery go down, so he probably was wondering whether it was going to be a rush. One time in the ladder, I had this Zerg that sent the the drone to the natural, and I thought he was trying to expand, but instead he went for like a 12-13 pool, and that like caught me off guard. So anyhow, Kingslayer, I love this wall off. I first saw this wall off from Salavant, one of our Protoss players. So you put the pylon here, which gives you the ability to plot the gateway and cybernetic core at the ramp perfectly. But it's also part of your wall offs that you just need to put one more building, like a gateway or a robotics facility or a Twilight Council, or maybe even Stargate, and you have like the perfect wall off. So that's a good wall that I like to do as a Protoss player there. Probe does get scouted by these Zerglings, and it might, yeah, it'll probably go down. Ooh, we have PsyX Daunted just subscribed. Thank you, Daunted, for the subscription. That's awesome there. The probe goes down by Kingslayer, so no more scout anymore. Unless he sends out an adept, and instead I think he's just gonna have the adept be part of the wall off. Not gonna go ahead and scout. He's just gonna go for a Twilight Council. And do we see this by? Yep, he does see the Twilight Council. So Zerg knows what's up. All right, so Lex gonna go ahead and put his park his Overlord to safety. Don't want to get sniped there. And look at that, he's gonna get the outside hatchery, which I actually like. This most of the players maybe expands to their dirt into here, but as a Zerg player, like if you expand here, you got this whole wide open area so that you can engage in. So there's like no you can't get like force field as much. However, there is Lux has to get his creep spread over like ASAP, because if you want queens to defend, you need the creep so that the queen can actually move from the second base to the third base. Kingslayer actually going to go ahead and shade into the third. Looking like he's going to go shade there just to secure the third. Plotting down the Nexus, like as soon as he get the 400 get minerals. There we go. Third Nexus goes down. Good scout by Lux. Scouts that immediately. And what do we have from Kingslayer? We have a Glaives upgrade going on from Kingslayer. So he might actually go for a Adept timing here. So as soon as his Adept Glaives finishes, he should be warping in some more Adepts. And then he should be shading in like right now, so that by the time he reaches the Zerg's base, the Glaives Adepts will be done and he can attack. But instead, it looks like he's gonna use it for defense instead, which might not be the worst thing, as Lux here has his Zerglings kind of parked around his Kingslayer's dirt base, so just want to be safe there. Oh, actually he's morphing in 3 Adepts to the side and actually shading them into the other side. He's gonna actually scout that there's no hatchery here, and instead he's gonna see that the hatchery is on the 12 o'clock position. So 2 different Adept attacks going on. Oh, actually shades on top of these Banelings here. Might actually take out all these Banelings before they morph. I think some of them will morph, but a good pre-spread by Kingslayer, so he does not take any splash damage. And 3 Adepts gonna shade into the natural, and they also actually they're gonna be joining up into the natural, and the other 3 will be going into the main. So let's see how many damage this gets done. So far we don't have too much drones going down. Oh, actually now we do. 14 drones. Wow, this is a great attack by Kingslayer here. Got the pre-split on the Banelings. And the Adepts are still alive. They can get, oh my god, 22 workers already killed. Lux has no workers on his mining at the natural, and boy, that 25 drones is a lot to take from only a few Adepts. And so far it is now a 54 to 28, or 55 now rather, 57 28 worker lead for Kingslayer. That is huge. That's more than double actually. Now the good thing for Lux is that he has his creep spread going, but again, these bases are mined by only a few drones, and he needs to re-drone up. But man, I don't know what Lux can do here. Kingslayer already taking to Immortals. Does he have his Templar archive? Oh no, he actually have a bunch of gateways. Ooh, that's a lot of gateway there. That's 10 gateways. And actually some more gateways at the front too. So man, this is a double robo mass gateway, and this could be really strong timing by Kingslayer. He done a lot of damage with his Adepts, got a lot of drone kills, and all he needs to do now is just to get the right amount of army, maybe get a warp prism as well, so he can warp in at the other side. Oh, instead he's actually going to split off his Adepts onto the side, but the Hydra is actually going to scout that. So will he turn back? Yep, all the army from Lux is turning back already. And again, the longer the game goes, Kingslayer is going to get more and more ahead. Templar Archive does finally get thrown down by Kingslayer. And Kingslayer getting a little bit of supply block, throwing down a bunch of pylons. And I think he's going to get a 4th. And I think as soon as these pylons are done, he's going to warp in a lot of units and maybe go and kill off that dirt of our Zerg player here. Zerg player is going to go ahead and kill the rocks. Lux looking to hit this 4th, but will it be enough? I mean, army supply is pretty even though. I mean, considering that the worker is heavily in favor of Kingslayer, the army supply is even, surprisingly. So that's this might be Lux's only chance. He does not have a 4th hatchery on the way, so this is like pretty much almost all in from Lux here. There's no Baneling speed, unfortunately. Centrifugal hooks is about to be done, so he might want to wait a little bit, but the more he waits, the more Kingslayer can warp in. 2 Archons already here for Kingslayer, and Centrifugal hooks about to be done. 12 more banelings on the way. So this is definitely all in. Again, no... Oh wait, the fourth hatch does goes down, but it's a pretty late fourth hatch. Kingslayer's force are already done, so he's going to have to do a lot of damage with this attack. 3 banelings randomly goes in. Don't know what that was about, but anyhow, here it goes in. Zerg player, he is going to go into the banelings. Good split by Kingslayer. Oh my god, the force field is so good right there. Wow, that's like some MC force fields there. And that was a great hold by Kingslayer. 154 supplied to 109, so Lux here is getting behind, further behind. And he is going to have to pull up some tricks of him because Kingslayer looks like he's going to go into the dirt. Oh my god, he's already had some Zealots here. And that's a few more drones going down. And Kingslayer is going to go in. Ooh, banelings hit on the Immortals and the Archons. Not the best units to hit with the banelings. And the Zerglings are going to survive. And Kingslayer going to go ahead and win game 2 for PsiX. So PsiX enjoying a 2-0 lead so far. Let's see. Yeah, it's a best of 5, so one more win for PsiX, and that will be it. So ConFed down to their last player. Alright, so in the meantime, feel free to follow us on our Twitch channel. Just click the follow button. We're almost at 750, 800 followers, so that would be nice if you can follow our channel. We have a bunch of clan wars, in-house tournaments, show matches that we do every week. So yeah, just feel free to follow us and you get the notification. And also, if you want, you can also follow us on our YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And all the links are below on the, if you can see in the bottom of the screen. Alright, so our third map is going to be on Neon Violet Square. So the first 3 maps has actually been maps from previous season. So Odyssey was our first map, Abyssal Reef our second, and now Neon Violet Square. I think we are actually playing on the old maps for this week, and then I think next week we'll be starting to play on the newer maps. And it is gonna be okay. So we're gonna finally have a Terran player on in this game. So we're gonna actually for all the Terran players out or Terran viewers out there, you should enjoy this. Let's see, is our player here? Oh yep, our player's here. And we'll just wait for ConFed to invite their guy in. Alright, so we should get this game started pretty soon. Oh, thank you so much to all the viewers. We have a bunch of viewers so far in the chat on our Twitch. Alright. So, Toss No Skill says ConFed, 2 syllables. 23 viewers. Yep, there's a bunch of viewers so far. So, glad that everybody can make it. And we are headed into our third game. It is going to be the ace match for ConFed as they are behind 0-2 so far. First team to win, first team to get to 3 wins will win it, as this is a best of 5. Ooh, a little bit of a miss Michael there, but not too detrimental. Anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and actually update the scoreboard. best of 5 and 2. Oh, all right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and introduce our players. It is at the I guess 5 o'clock position. We have our Red Terran. Representing Psi-X is Kuna Matata. And at the 11 o'clock position, we have our Pink Zerg. It is from Team ConFed Esports. It is Mo. Alright, so we have some really interesting play from Mo here. He actually going to go for a really fast pull into double gas. And I'm thinking maybe a Roach opening here. Really fast Roach. It looks like, yeah, Roach Warren already planted down. So this is really quick Roach rush here. And Kuna Matata not sending an SCV scout. Instead, he's going to maybe probably go for a Reaper. And will he respond in time? It's important to scout as fast as you can this rush and then prepare in time. The Overlord will go ahead and park at the natural of the Terran here, and he's going to get vision for the roaches to hit that supply depot. Oh, we actually have a Rax into Expo by Kuna Matata, so he's not going to scout this. He's going to scout this really late, and this 3 roaches already on the way for Mo here. Alright, Reaper is out. He's going to go ahead and scout. Marine on the way. And here we go. It's going to be intense in just a sec. As Ravagers already making their way across the map. Ooh, he actually going to the side. He's going to actually miss the Ravagers. Oh my god, this is like... He's going to come in here and be like, what in the world? No hatchery? And his spidey senses should be tingling so far. Right now, he's going to throw down a bunker. Will it be in time, though? 3 Ravagers making across the way their map. They're going through the Pac-Man little area there. The squares, the little squares. And the Reaper is going to finally catch up to the Ravagers. Spots it. And, man, this is going to be a tough hold. He's going to have to get maybe a Cyclone out. Oh, the Ravagers could throw down some corrosive bile and kill that bunker there. Kuna Matata almost has the bunker down. He does get the bunker down. Okay, so he does get the bunker down, but he's gonna have to micro well because he don't want that the corrosive bile to hit those SCVs. He's gonna hit away at the natural. The good thing is that Kuna Matata got the natural finish, so he has that at least. Oh, the bunker is getting really low. Cyclone is going to be coming out, and this is going to be really helpful. But oh my god, 5 Ravagers already here from Mo. And at some point, I think this bunker is just going to go straight down. I think he needs 6 Ravagers. Oh, he actually loses 1 Ravagers. A little bit of a mismicro there. Every Ravager counts right now. Like every unit for Mo counts right now. He does not have a second base, does not have a second hatchery, and so he's pretty much all in on this. If he does not kill this with this attack, he's going to be really behind. Oh, that was really close. That Cyclone is like the best counter right now to the Ravagers, so definitely don't want to lose that. The bunker's still alive, so that's really good for Kuna Matata. So far, it's looking so good for Kuna Matata here. The defense is set. He might want to get another Cyclone as well. Ooh, want to micro that. Yep, there we go. And this Overlord... Okay, he does have a second Overlord. So if this second Overlord does go down, at least he has a second Overlord to spot. Alright, more and more Ravagers on the way. We have a total of 8 Ravagers here. And I think the Corrosive Bile should be able to kill the bunker immediately with that many Ravagers. Yep, there we go. And Mo is still sitting back, wants to start hitting the front there. Alright. Want to be careful with the Ravagers. A lot of Ravagers in red and orange life here. The second Cyclone does come out, so that's going to definitely help against the defense. So far is pretty close here. Oh, wanna erase. Oh man, this actually this supply depot actually has the supply down. So that actually gonna be. Oh man, that's a lot of supply that Hakuna Matata wants to get back. And you have look at. Oh, okay. I think he's gonna go ahead and hold that 4 Ravagers only and 3 more on the way, but it's only gonna be gunned down, I think. Oh man, it's gonna be close here. Will he have enough? Some corrosive bile going down. Some dodging. Great dodge by Hakuna Matata there. Okay, yeah, don't want to chase out in the open. Want to get the high ground at the ramp. Oh my god, it's like raining fireballs here. But I think Hakuna Matata might just almost have enough. There's so many red life Ravagers here. If he can just hold on just a bit, he might actually need to pull SCVs, which might not be the worst because he actually have a 10 worker supply lead, so he can definitely afford to sacrifice it. As well, he has a second command center, so he can actually sacrifice more SCVs. But anyhow, look at he's gonna go ahead and take down another Ravagers, 3 Ravagers only, and I think this might be it. Oh wait, there's actually the Cyclone went down, so that's huge. The Ravagers outranges the Marine, I believe, so he can kill the Marines one by one. But the SCVs finally get pulled, and if he can get at least maybe 1 or 2 Ravagers, he's gonna whittle down the Ravagers to 1, and that'll be really helpful. More Ravagers on the way though. Bunker finally going down for Hakuna Matata, but I don't think this will be able to get down. Oh my god, finally, medevac does come down, so I think at least his Marines should actually last a little bit longer, and this is going to be a tough hold, because Mo is already 21 supply to 13. Oh, Stim is actually done, so Marine's going to go ahead and snipe the 1 Ravagers. And is there any more Ravagers on the way? You actually have 3 more. Okay, so oh my god, look at all these Overlords parked outside the natural. This is crazy. And Psycha, oh actually Ravage says Hakuna Matata likes to keep us entertained, and definitely, because I think he could have held that even earlier, but it looks like he's definitely finally gonna be able to hold, and there's only 1 Ravagers left. And Mo does GG, so Hakuna Matata does secure the 3rd win for Psi X, and Psi X is gonna win it 3-0. And he says, "Can I apply to Psi X?" Oh my god! So we have a ConFed trader there. Anyhow, congrats to Psi X for winning 3-0 in this Alpha Team League. And thanks for ConFed for playing, and looks like that shall be it for our Alpha Team League for today. We do have a show match later on. It's going to be on our Africa channel. It is going to be Guitar Cheese versus Groovy Man, best of 9 for a $50 prize pool show match, and it's going to be on 5:30 Pacific time. That's 8:30 Eastern time, so this is only a few hours from now, 3 hours about. So if you can, if you want to watch that, you can join us on our Africa channel. So thank you all for tuning in into this Alpha Team League, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you have a great night.
Yeah.